Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zach, and I am here with a movie review for you guys. So, for this review, I will be reviewing Godzilla vs. Biollante, which released in 1989, and this has always been one of my personal favorite Godzilla films. Always really enjoyed this one. Definitely can't go wrong, and I know it's a fan favorite Godzilla movie as well. But before we go any further, if anyone would like to send in a paid request, you may do so by sending me a message on social media, preferably Instagram. I will give you my Cash App, and we will go from there. Also, PayPal is an option for close friends, so that is definitely something worth keeping in mind. Also, for those who don't know, I do have merch available on poppoptees.com, so if you want Zach D Productions merch, just go to poppoptees.com and it'll be there. For those who are interested, just go to poppoptees.com. And to anyone that has sent in requests before or bought my merch before, thank you so much. But Godzilla vs. Biollante, always really liked this film, and I do think that this is one of the best Godzilla movies. I really like the story to this one. I like how the plot involves this guy that uses Godzilla cells, and that's how Biollante gets created and everything. And I even like the horror stuff in this movie as well, particularly the stuff with Biollante. And I dig the action scenes, even with the human characters. I think the human characters are used pretty well in this movie. I mean, I think they are serviceable. Like the scenes with the human characters, they're not boring or anything. And of course, the monster fights, you can never go wrong with. And I do like the fight between Godzilla and Biollante in this movie. And Biollante has always been one of the most interesting Godzilla villains, in my opinion. I really like how Biollante is this experiment, like it's just this giant plant monster. I think that's really cool. I really dig that concept of Biollante, and I believe that this is the only Godzilla movie, at least when we're talking live action, that has Biollante in it. It might actually be the only Godzilla film just in general to have Biollante in it. I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. But again, I think Biollante is a very interesting villain. And I dig the destruction scenes in this movie as well. I think this does have some of the best Godzilla city destruction scenes in any Godzilla movie, in my opinion. And I do like the Godzilla design as well. It is pretty basic, but I like it. Sometimes simple can be a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot to like with this film. It is very 80s for sure. You could definitely tell. And I think the film is well shot and everything. And yeah, it's just a solid kaiju movie. It's really fun. And again, it's one of my favorite Godzilla films. So if you're a Godzilla fan, haven't seen this one yet, I definitely recommend checking this out. The Blu-ray is really hard to come by these days. Now, I know at Barnes & Noble you can pick this up, the Criterion edition of this film. But this one, this copy here, I think this might be the original Blu-ray. I found this at an exchange store, and I paid a good chunk of change for this for sure. It definitely was not cheap, but I imagine these original copies are pretty rare. So if you can get your hands on these, I'd say definitely go ahead and grab it. Definitely pick this up because who knows when you're going to see it again. So there's that. But this is a great movie for sure. Definitely one of the best Godzilla movies in my personal opinion. Again, very solid fight between Godzilla and Biollante in this film. Definitely can't go wrong. And yeah, very solid stuff. So I definitely recommend it. If you like kaiju movies, if you're a Godzilla fan, this is definitely one worth watching. So if I were to give this movie a rating, I would probably have to give this film, honestly, probably either a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's a great movie. I have very little complaints. I mean, really, I think my only complaint with this movie would be, I think it is kind of cringe that by the end of the film, when Biollante gets defeated, basically an image of the girl that who it's supposed to be, you know, there's like an image of her at the end, like it's like leaving the soul of Biollante. I found that to be very cringe. Like, you could have gone without adding that to this movie, but it is what it is. I mean, I understand what they were trying to do because, you know, it's supposed to be that girl who Biollante is. I understand what they were trying to do with that, but again, could have lived without it. Could have gone without that for this movie. It really wouldn't have made any difference, in my opinion. But either way, I think it's solid. It's definitely a great Godzilla movie, so definitely worth checking out. So let me know what you think of Godzilla versus Biollante. I know that this is a fan favorite Godzilla movie. Chances are this is one of your favorite Godzilla movies as well. It's definitely one of my personal favorites. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a good one.